Hello kids, how are you doing? How's it going? So who watched Marlena Stell's video? Who did? If you didn't, you gotta go watch it because you ain't gonna know a dang thing that I'm talking about. I'll probably link it down in the description box. But anyway, if you didn't watch it, you have to watch it otherwise. And there's Beautiful saying hello. Say hi, Miss Holly. You wanna come give hugs? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. We gotta make you in the video already. Mwah. Sorry, I just got home from work, so she had to get her little loves. She had to get her kiss hello. So anyway, well, I'm not sorry for that. What did I just say? Girl, never mind. So anyway, okay. This is the main thing that I want to focus on from the Marlena Stell video. Yes, I know about, Jaclyn Hill and her furry lipsticks. Whatever. She should recall them. Yes, she should. But I want to concentrate on some of the other tea that she had spilled, because I was like, oh, really? It's fun. It's not fun, but it's nice to have, like somebody that's on the inside and somebody that's gone through like certain things, just telling the stories, and you just like, really? You're sitting there with your bag of popcorn and your Doritos or your coffee or whatever, and you just like, really? That's what I was doing. Well, I had my headphones in because I was on lunch break. But anyway, so I want to talk about the influencers. Like when she was talking about her My Truth video, she had, obviously we all know that she had, dropped that, some influencers asked for like $60,000 or whatever. But then when she got over to James Charles, she said, and I quote, "Hit dogs howl the loudest." So, James Charles was one of those ones that was ranting and raving over that statement. And if you put in "hit dogs howl the loudest," now basically, really kids, my animals are fighting. They're just a trip. But if you put those in perspective, basically she just called you out. She just let the cat out of the bag. James Charles, you're one of those influencers. Just saying, that's what it is. That is what it is, and that's exactly what I took away from that video. But then I want to talk about James Charles and this Netflix thing. I want to talk about it. And she had every right to be upset. Okay, she totally had every right to be upset because she makes a tweet, basically she's been in this industry for 11 years. Netflix reaches out to her and says, hey, we want to do this documentary or whatever. And then James Charles, little punk butt, comes up and do it. Look at me, look at me, look at me. Now, here's the thing, and I'm not a hater of James Charles, but I'm going to keep things realistic. I'm just going to tell you as real as it is. I'm not trying to be a hater, but this is exactly how it goes down. So little Punky decides, hey, look at me, don't pay attention to her. I want the attention. Pay attention to me. And so he tries to poop on her parade. Basically, I'm not swearing because Holly's right there. But he tries to, poop on her parade and take away her spotlight and her shine. But now, if he wanted to make that, documentary with Netflix, does he want to talk about and document how his career was made on a lie? How most of it was false, a little extension of the truth, a little exaggerated, whatever way you want to put it, So if he's so worried about like wanting to do this documentary, really, did you think about like that you might be exposed for like your bull? Just saying. Then, so I don't blame her for being mad. I really don't. And then the tweet that he had made and called her this woman, like really, how disrespectful is that? So he was mad, he was a little salty, whatever. Grow up, just grow up. I don't know if he's changed anything now, but she really did drop a good inside of James Charles and his true personality. I mean, we're not talking about, this other shenanigans that went on with James Charles. Because she had said how she reached out to him and how basically, maybe they can get together. And this is, talking about the $60,000 thing or whatever, how they can get together. And he's like, yeah, sure. And she's like, well, listen, this is really got to be honest. This is really has to happen because, she's the CEO of a company. She's got her own stuff going on, so she's not going to waste her time, her plane ticket and whatever to go down there, and she's just going to be ghosted. So yeah. But then once all the stuff died down, James Charles was no longer interested. Imagine that. Just like imagine once the publicity and the gossip and the rumors and all the, you know, drama was gone from it, he was no longer interested. So what does that tell you in a nutshell? He only cares about his image. That's all that man cares about, is his image. I'm sorry. It wrapped up in that video, that's what I took from it, that James Charles is clearly only worried about himself, his image, you know, all that other stuff. And Nicole Concilio, God bless her, she did apologize on Twitter. I do have a screenshot of it, but I'm using my phone to make this video, so why would I do that? But seriously, she actually apologized to her fans. She apologized to Marlena on Twitter today, because Marlena did, you know, say about about Nicole going in on that tweet that James Charles said, you know, dogging her, saying, you know, oh, this woman, and also had the comment of this woman. So I was glad that Nicole Concilio owned it. She owned it and apologized for it. So that was the perfect, that to me shows that Nicole Concilio has some respect, and she does own her mistakes. And I was actually glad and proud that Nicole came up and said, yeah, I did it. It was stupid. It wasn't right. It was mean, you know, and I did it out of the heat of the moment. Should she have done it? No. But that's up to Marlena to accept her apology or not. That's not on me. But that Marlena, she spilled some tea, guys. She really did. And then, you know, she was talking about, you know, the leaked emails with Jaclyn Hill and stuff. We all just know Jaclyn, you know, at that point, she's just a shady little creature. I'm sorry. She really is. And then she did give some information about a lab, saying everybody knows not to work with that lab, that she's had trouble with the lab. But then did she use that lab? Nobody knows if she really used that lab. So we still don't know if, you know, Jaclyn's products were just really, really old. I still do not believe for a hot second that Jaclyn Hill, you know, made her products with, like, not made them, she didn't make them, but everything started, you know, the 1st of May, and everything was out and ready to be shipped by the 31st. It's just not feasible. So I really do think a lot of those products are old. They are old. But for James Charles, I'm calling his little punk self out as I see it. I'm sorry. He tried to steal her thunder, got all pissy because, you know, Netflix was working with her, and he's like, look at me, look at me, look at me. He was just trying to grab all the attention to himself. So it really does say a lot of things. And she came with proof, okay? She came with screenshots. She came with everything. So that Marlena was fully prepared for this. Do I take away from that, you know, Marlena's trying to be a hater or anything? Absolutely not. I just think she is sick and tired of her name being dragged through the mud just because she made that My Truth video. I think she's sick and tired of the assumptions about her, some of the negativity that's said about her, you know, some of the accusations. And I think she just made this video to just clear the air and say, listen, I don't have a problem with any of these people, but I have to tell you the backstory and the inside, because we're outsiders looking in, you know, so they know all the inside scoop. We just get the little trickle bits, the little trickle bits that they want us to see. So I really thought that video was great. It was very informative. It was very, like, really? I was one of those. I was like, really? But I don't know. I think at this point, I just have a newfound disrespect, as always, for James Charles. I think he should publicly apologize to Marlena. I do. I think he owes her an apology. I don't think so far on Twitter, I have not seen that he has. But I think he needs to, you know, publicly apologize for calling her that woman, because that is very disrespectful. And I think he needs to publicly apologize for her to try to, you know, piss in her Cheerios, basically, for trying to, you know, because she even said that the, you know, the producer and the big guys over at, you know, Netflix told her, you got to take this tweet down. It was unwanted attention. I mean, that's terrible. Could you imagine being on a job and making this documentary for this, you know, place, people like Netflix, and you're taking heat because this little punk is mad because the attention ain't on him? Just like, again, like when he made that, you know, thing on his Instagram stories, that silly little thing, I think he was just mad that all the focus was on Jaclyn Hill and it wasn't on him. I really do. I think James is very egotistical and he needs all the attention and the focus to be on him. He needs to outgrow that shit, like immediately. He needs to outgrow it because it's getting old, and just stop. You know, if you want to make it in this industry, or if you want people to respect you, you have to respect them back. If you want, you know, your subscribers and your viewers to take you seriously, you have to be serious. You have to show us that you're growing or whatever. But when I seen that Instagram thing that he said that he had put out, I'm like, he still hasn't learned his lesson. He just hasn't, because he's still worried about all the attention being focused on him. So I was kind of glad that Marlena, you know, let a few cats out of the bag, you know, about that hit dog howling. I'm just saying, we all know, at least us older folk know what that means. Anyway, so I just want to put in this beauty bomber. I am so mad at you right now, girl. Why did you tag me in that on Gerard Cosmetics? Because now I gotta go buy that shade. I'm kidding. Clay's like, what? Anyway, and I do want to announce in this video the winner of the Jeffree Star Mini Jawbreaker palette is Tailor-Made. It was Tailor-Made, and Taylor has been with me and one of my subscribers for a while, so that's awesome. But even if you're a new subscriber, everybody had a chance to win. So Tailor-Made is the winner of the Mini Jawbreaker palette. I hope she enjoys, and I will be doing some more giveaways. It will be coming. You guys know me around Christmas time. I am a giveaway queen. I do a lot of giveaways around the holidays. That's just my thing. I love to always give out at holidays and make people's holidays bright and lovely. So holiday time is when I really do a lot of giveaways, but it's just me. It's my style. I love Christmas, and I always love, it's always better to give than receive. That's always the way that I feel about it. So congratulations to Taylor. And again, there will be more giveaways. So just hold on. Everybody will have their turn. Well, not everybody. I don't have 2,000 giveaways going. I don't have 2,000 subscribers. My bad. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. That's just one bit and pieces that I take away from Marlena's video. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know, you know, your thoughts on it. As far as Jaclyn Hill, you know, I knew about the leaked emails and whatever. I think Jaclyn just has... Girl's got a lot of shit to go through, man. She's got a lot of stuff before I ever trust any of her products, like ever. It'll take me a hot minute too. So let me know your thoughts. Let me know about what you think about some of the things that she said about James Charles, because dude, she called his little punk ass out, and congratulations to her. Anyway, I hope you all are having a wonderful day. And again, as always, thank you for watching 5 minutes, 5 seconds, 5 moments of any of my videos. And have a good night.